Should I post out the link now, or should I wait for testing to get out of the way?
Go ahead and switch to the test and see. I'm about to switch it and see what it picks up. I'm switching it now to. Okay,
I was
looks
just say I'm
like
in stream.
everyone is moving. Yep, everyone's moving. We're good. We're Gucci. I'm gonna go back to starting stream again to let it for the next 5 minutes so you can post that.
Okay.
Does that give me time to pub stomp the Cowboys with more memes?
Not exactly, because I mean you can talk. We're still. I don't have a way to mute you and
Oh,
not mute the music. I mean, I guess I could server mute you, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I'm waiting till 4 minutes, real fast. Let him tweet it out and all the other junk. I already tweeted. And we're missing some people in the thing. We're missing Cal and Axel was not in Roll20.
Oh yeah.
I am in roll 20.
No, you're not.
It's under
Yeah, it says
resin.
resin.
Oh, it's under resin, right? You gotta switch, dude. I'm so.
Rename yourself. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, get him out of here. We don't want no trees around here.
It's because he still has resin on like the thing for us to do, so I need him.
No. You go to the little cog in the top right, and you can change your display name. I mean, now there's no RJ in there or Destiny.
No, of
With what?
course it's
No,
not gonna
I-
be me. I'm right here.
Yeah,
rolling
she
dice.
can't log in on the computer. She rolls dice
Oh yeah.
next to me. She just seen on the cam.
Not until I save up about $2,000 to
Get her
me
own
a
PC or something.
PC.
We'll just make that the stream PC. Anyway, so yeah, we'll
Get out of my face.
Excellent. So we'll get everybody in here. I'll do our little hi everybody.
Anybody want a shot?
Oh, what?
Hey.
Early shots, baby. I'm not taking none. I'm just gonna chill out for now.
What?
He was just giving you an option to make another shot at the Cowboys.
You said that you would take a shot.
Yeah.
No, I don't have to be here, right?
No.
No.
Wait, don't go. Don't go.
RJ, how does it feel to have the most hated team in the NFL?
We're America's team.
No. No, y'all aren't. When was the last time?
Yes, we are.
When was the last time y'all won a Super Bowl?
The last time we won a Super Bowl was 1996, which is we've been to more Super Bowls than some teams. There's still teams in the NFL who
Saints.
haven't even been in the
That's not what
motherfucking
I looked for.
Super Bowl.
This is what else. That's gonna be egg. I'm not gonna do it full
Please tell me. Please tell me.
screen. Let me do full screen.
Let's see. When was Green Bay last good? What was that? 2001?
Hang on.
Hey
It's
man,
still
let's
sooner
leave.
than 19.
All right,
I
guys,
didn't come
let's-
into this fight. I didn't want to come into this fight. Leave Green Bay out of this, damn it.
And
I
there.
didn't want to be pulled in.
We were what 5 and 6 when Green Bay and the Packers were the teams, huh?
Let's see here. Let's see.
I
Where?
am choosing to stay out of this.
All right, guys, let's rein it in.
Okay, so let's leave the disasters in the
The
dungeon.
gate dungeon, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh god.
Oh man, you know when I pull up Super Bowl winners list?
Oh my.
Oh, okay.
I'm
And
gonna
with
need
that-
some cheese.
And with that, we're gonna start up tonight's
I need some cheese.
session of a dungeon disaster.
Cheers, boys.
Everybody, if you want to take a shot. Yes, I'm the DM, the Goofy Gooba, and we have an excellent cast of different members of excellent personalities. Tonight's episode, this third episode, is going to be taking place where last session we had our heroes, our would-be heroes, or survivors is more like it, got onto John and Chitor Minu's boat, trying to escape from the village. They were trying to hire this boat to take the Icewind Dale, where Chitor awakes and find his brother, to his brother's scream, when he gets to the top, you see his brother ripped in half and splats down on the deck, looking up, seeing this giant owl figure as on the screen. It is Ariel herself, the Frostmaiden. Through a different turn of events, different of the crew beginning to wake up as Cheetor begins to engage this giant owl-like creature, this demigod. The crew begins to slowly wake up out of their stupor and get to the top. From there, they engage this creature, and amongst other creatures, they are attacked by harpies and dinosaurs? Where this behemoth of a man, from out of nowhere of the darkness of the sea, jumps onto their boat and points at Ariel and says, "You will face me." And that's where the battle ensued. Through time, a couple rounds, or about a minute or so in actual time, they defeated these foes. And from there, Cheetor, with the help of one of the surviving villagers, got the ship ready and headed toward land. That's where this episode picks up from. You all, after this tiring and harrowing battle, after narrowly escaping the pursuers, you begin to head toward land, and you see a inlet, what appears to be like a river heading inland. After traveling up this river and trying to fend off these, as the river is slowly beginning to ice over, you basically chart your boat, almost going on the brink of exhaustion, Cheetor. And you see small speckles of light, hopefully a village, some hope of civilization. Where, almost nodding off, go ahead and give me a Constitution save.
Oh God.
Who?
Cheetor.
Cheetor. Con save, my guy.
Yay, we can actually see this face of my brother. Wait a minute. That his brother?
Yeah, it's Son's brother.
Oh.
I think Cheetor died.
RJ?
There
Yo,
you go.
RJ, you there?
It's just lagging.
Yeah, he's just a little bit behind.
Okay, so with that, you slap yourself a little bit, letting the briskness of the cold keep you awake. When you hit the ship begins to slowly come to a stop. You're still somewhat in the middle of the lake as it begins to, you see the ice of the lake begin to ice over around the sides of the lake. You hear in the distance a ringing of a bell near the pier of this town in the distance. The rest of you, to your knowledge, y'all have been resting, and a couple of y'all, who would have stayed up with Cheetor to man this ship while trying to get away?
Oh,
Axel
Cal would.
Axel
would
would
be
not
freezing.
have slept.
Okay.
Jack's asleep. Dead
Okay.
to the world.
Sapphire, will you be up or sleeping?
Hell no, I'm going to sleep.
Okay. Don't blame me. So with that, Axel,
Actual life.
Cheetor, and Cal, the boat has frozen into the lake. You hear a bell in the distance. If you want to try to guess the distance, go ahead and give me a perception check. Whoever would like to do it.
I can do it if I need be. I don't have the best.
Or you can give someone advantage if you like.
I will give Cal advantage.
Okay.
Whew, that's hot. So you hear the piercing noise in this. I don't know if y'all have ever hear a train horn in the cold winter. The sound carries. You can definitely almost pinpoint precise that ringing of a bell, maybe an emergency bell of some sort, is maybe about 150 feet, more than likely 150, 160 feet away. From there, you can definitely make out some shadows and figures with looks like torches, about 5 or 6. Look like they're beginning to climb down the pier and begin to travel towards you. What the-
I'm gonna go to the front of the boat. Does the ice seem stable enough to walk on?
How would you like to try to do that? You know, try to poke
Yes.
it or?
And for
Uh,
clarification, Cal set this
It's
down
still
to
shit.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Cal was like,
There's a dead harpy or something on the boat, right? Like we
Of
killed
course.
some harpies.
Unless
Alright,
you
I'm just gonna throw a dead harpy off the side of the boat.
easily enough, you toss the dead harpy and it studs. This ice is freezing pretty quickly. It's pretty late in the night. You're not too sure what time, but it's nowhere. For as long as you've been out here for let's say a day or so, you haven't seen sunlight. It's just been perpetual darkness. What in between twilights at certain times
I will
with the
holler back up.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis. Thank you.
I will holler back up to Cal. I think we're stuck. I don't think we will be able to move forward. I could try to break the ice, but it might be too thick.
I see some people coming. We should prepare and rouse whoever we can.
I will pick up my spear off the side of the deck where I last put it, and I will slam my shield with the spear multiple times.
Okay, with that you yeah, this wakes everyone on the ship below deck. Y'all rouse out of your sleep, not sure what that noise is. Sapphire, Trick.
Nope.
Oh, well, excuse me. You Sapphire, you arouse definitely from the hearing of banging of something definitely metallic against metallic hitting.
Would
I
my
will
ship
investigate.
have any barrels of alcohol or like fish oils?
Yes, you would definitely have a couple of things of like that. Yes.
Okay. I hollered down towards the man in armor.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some of them bottles of alcohol, no? You come up here, eh? Roll it out onto the ice and set it ablaze.
Do you happen to have a hammer? Large.
Sure. I have a hammer.
The lag peak.
Every time he goes
It peaks
down,
into the lags. It's great.
I will set the spear against the mast and position my shield up to it, and basically dropping my equipment, and I will go downstairs. I will look amongst everyone that is probably trying to come out of a sleep, and barrels, wool, alcohol, preferably the oil. I do not prefer to burn the alcohol. Any down here?
I show him Axel where I keep everything.
Is there like a hammer, like maybe a sledgehammer? They've been in ice before.
You would definitely on your boat have for like if your boat happens to get like damaged or something, you have carpenter tools on hand, so you'd have a hammer big enough for such a task.
Okay, I will grab the
Maybe
flint and
perhaps, this will work for you, no? And Chitora walks over to the toolbox. No, this is not it. What did my brother have this in here for? Oh, come on, Sean. And then he pulls out a hammer. And he turns. Monsieur, I believe this is what you was asking us for, huh?
this should do finally. And I'll take it from him and with one arm scoop up one of the barrels.
Okay.
Hey, Monsieur, save some of the ladies for us, no? You know, showing off like that is not too good for everyone else. Speaking of which, you know, you did become a passenger onto my ship, so later when we have time we can discuss payment, no?
So while carrying this cask in one arm and the sledgehammer in another, I'll turn and look at him. Did I also not jump headfirst into a plesiosaur for you? I think my coverage.
Oh, but monsieur,
And
you must
I will
understand.
just turn around and walk out.
Uh, oh, I'll have to get my coin from him later. Yes.
With that, as you begin to climb down, Axel, the people that Cal has seen are beginning to get close, and you hear, "Hey, are you okay?" in the distance.
Cal, takes off his sash and wraps it around his hand to just like glide down, not glide down, but literally just fall down this rope, using it to, you know, cushion his hands as he's going down. To
Please
just
tell me.
quickly just. Hmm?
Please tell me you break your legs.
I mean, we can make it a check if you'd like.
Um,
Uh,
nah, you can get down. It's the ice is it's pretty thick to where it's about halfway to the deck, so you can.
so.
It's like 10 feet away.
Would you say it would be thicker than a Snickers?
Okay.
So, Cal's gonna be looking at this group and of people who are coming towards him, them, and he wants to consult the deck for an omen.
Okay.
So, there we go. Big old deck of cards here. Give him a good old shuffle. And first card flip of the day, we have the Four of Oozes upside down.
Hmm.
So, DM, do you think it's a good omen or a bad omen?
To the four of oozes.
Correct. The Four of Oozes, the most powerful of oozes.
This is going to be a bad omen.
Damn, they oozing everywhere, huh?
So, Cal looks at this card and he drew it upside down, right? If it were right side up, it would be a hand picking someone up. But the card depicts someone almost letting someone fall. The hands are the color of red blood, and he knows deep down in his heart that there is something amiss here. These people may not actually be wanting to help us. And then we're going to put that right there.
I shouldn't take that shot to the head.
Um,
I'm definitely warm
with that,
now.
they begin to come up and say, "Survivors, we haven't seen someone come in and disappear in a little while. How can we help? Looks like your boat is stuck. I don't think you'll be able to get it out tonight."
Cal shouts out to them. For who amongst you is your leader?
Oh, our village speaker is it's an old coot back at the village. We're just some fishermen. We happen to see y'all in the distance in the twilight. So if you'd like,
If he's an old coot, then why is he your speaker?
well, you know they say people with age, especially an old dwarf, usually comes with great wisdom. Nothing
Huh.
seems to get to him.
Axel
stoic.
would be probably on the top of the ship at this point. Who are you speaking to?
You see, okay.
Sorry, I'm just taking a moment here.
Mhm.
So Cal is in this weird kind of position where he has to pick someone, but his choices are Trick, and he tried to contact him, but he has to make a collect call because he's asleep. He doesn't know Sapphire that well, and he knows that Cheetor was trying to cheat him. So, so Cal
Well,
is going to
I'm
try to
up.
tell. Oh, crap. Okay, yeah. So then, never mind. Redcon what I was about to say. So Cal is going to try to telepathically, using the Kalistar Mind Link ability. Nope, never mind. You have to see them. So I'm messaging Axel.
Oh, great.
So you hear a voice in your head. It's Cal's, this person you've only known for about like 2 to 3 hours. I don't think these people are here to do us good. Their story doesn't match up. Prepare the others.
I can't communicate back because I
No,
don't.
no, you can. We're linked for number of feet equals to 10 times your level, so 30 feet at least. As long as you're able to understand one language, you're able to talk and speak with me.
Okay. You go wake
We
the
are
others.
also now connected for an hour, by the way.
Oh crap!
So
You
invasive.
You wake the others. I have a job to do. I will speak to them to see if what their meaning of here is, and I will walk forward and jump off of the top of the boat, well, off the bridge of the boat down to the ice with the cask and the sledgehammer.
Give me an acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Oh, what? Oh, it's ice. Fuck.
I was like, okay. Let's see if he breaks a cask of food, alcohol.
God, that really is invasive. This is like the only like ability that does this I've
Four.
seen that doesn't require permission.
4.
A 4? Yeah. So you jump off. Not only is it when you go to jump over, you try to like almost scoot your butt to kind of like, you slip, hit your head on the back, and take a D4 of damage. And then you land. Let's see. We'll do a percentage die to see if that cask you land on the cask and break it. 50 or higher, you break it. Yep, you land straight on it. Boom! Full of alcohol in the freezing cold.
Shit! I'll pick myself up. Are you here to help us get out of this ice here? I don't see any picks or hammers on you.
You see, when you look among them, Axel, 6 of them each holding a torch. 2 of them are dwarves, long beards, gray. One's balding at the top. The other are humans, middle aged and but somewhat grizzled. Got long, full beards, and they say, well, yeah. Normally, when we go to fish out at the end of the river, we have to carry our boats because of this crazy winter. Usually in spring it would flood, but we haven't had a spring in about a year now. So, if you wanna, we could try to crack the ice, but it's too late. As soon as we try to crack it, the ice will form back. You're gonna have to leave the boat until morning. We have a settlement, literally like 200 feet that way. How many are with you?
Enough.
Cal quickly speaks. 5, 6, 7. 7.
Right. Well, go ahead and get them down. We and you see another guy coming from the distance with he has a dog sled, and he says pulling with like a small little sled behind that sled. He says we can ferry a couple people if you have any wounded or people who can't walk across. And you see on their feet they have crimpets. These devices that go on their feet to walk across ice. It's a bit slippery, and as your friend agilely landed, y'all not gonna get off this area that well. So
At this point, I woke up.
okay, you on top of the boat looking down.
Out of the boat.
You on top of the
Doors
boat looking down.
opens.
Yeah, I woke up on the deck.
Okay, you see them.
And I go up to Cal and I'm like, who are these people?
Do you shout that down, or how do you get down?
No, she's talking to you, Cal.
Oh, I'm talking to you.
Oh,
Just like whispering it in the ear.
no, but I'm down on the ice.
Oh, it's true. He dropped down. That's 100% true.
I mean,
I
if she
yell.
calls down, that should be fine. As long as Cal knows that she's up there, he can make a mind link to her, severing his mind link with Axel.
Probably
Yeah,
the best idea.
I'm gonna say cow.
And then he's like, "Oh, thank God," and just connects straight up. It's like, "What's up? How's everyone on the boat?"
Good, I guess. Who are these
I
people?
also like to imagine that as he's discussing, he's not really well trained with this, so his face reacts to whatever he's saying in his mind. So to everyone who's looking at him, he's just making weird facial expressions.
Yeah, a couple of the
Are
people
you having a
notice and like,
stroke?
what's wrong with that one?
Are you having a stroke? Are you okay?
No, I'm okay, Alfred.
I swear I just met these people.
Well, they
I
say
just met all of you.
Oh.
Hand me that torch of yours.
one of them hands it to you. The human male gives it to you.
Well, we need to get rid of this now, and I'll throw it onto the
Onto the alcohol? That
Just
you
right next to the
just-
boat.
Yeah, and
I
you'd be
just-
doused in alcohol
No.
too.
No, okay, I just jumped like with my strength, I could have made it like 10, 20 feet. away
You
from
rolled
the boat.
low.
Yeah, but why would you have? I was straight down.
If it
Were you
was-
trying to jump
okay.
over us?
Yeah, well, I was trying to jump in front of the boat.
Okay, you were trying to jump in front of the boat, but not near to the people who came.
No.
I get he's
Okay.
trying to jump in the front and he just slid. I'm gonna say that alcohol with that low roll. The alcohol
Well, I mean,
is next
even
to
if
the
it's
boat.
like,
If I
even
didn't-
if it's
if I-
far away from the boat, I still think you would be covered in alcohol. It broke while it was in your hands.
If it's not near if the alcohol is too close to the boat, I wouldn't have grabbed the torch. So we'll just retcon that. I didn't grab the torch. Okay.
I make a perception check to see if what I get of these people.
Insight. Okay.
Yeah.
Insight.
All right, we can do that.
Look, y'all only had one shot and I'm drunk. Okay, so leave me
Drunk
alone.
already. God damn.
Yeah, I took it to the
insight.
head. Usually when I drink Fireball.
Oh, actually,
I have,
I'd like to make an insight check as well.
Okay, you give it to me. You got a plus
Put you
2.
inside.
Can I give him
Oh,
advantage?
Two?
No,
So-
you can't give advantage on insight.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. So that's a 15 because I didn't have the plus 2.
Okay. 16.
16.
Okay. Y'all both gleam from the demeanor. These guys are freezing cold. They want to get out the this weather. They're telling the truth. They just want to help. They're just people. They're literally fishermen. They just see some people in a bad spot.
Yeah, but you said it's a bad.
Oh, yeah, I
It's
said
a
it's a
bad
bad omen,
omen.
but it's not necessarily this situation.
Plus, you would also not know that.
Exactly.
But Cal just said he had a bad feeling about them.
And that was to me.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, so we're Cal speaks up with Sapphire. It's like, okay, begin to gather whoever you can. I can't seem to reach Trick because
Nobody
for
can,
some
'cause
reason, actually,
he's
let's
sleeping.
retcon that. That wouldn't have made any sense. He wouldn't have been able to know that. But yeah, because I never read the part where you actually have to be within line of sight to what you're connecting to.
Well, person up there, my pack and my equipment. Can you throw it down? Looks
seems
like
to be
we're
talking to
headed
you.
on a hike.
You talking to me?
Yes, you're the only one up there currently.
I mean, they got a cat, but okay. And I throw his stuff down.
Okay.
Madam, I am not a feline. Again, you insult me with your mild racism.
I will yell back up. Tell the cat I'm not paid.
Monsieur, again, I am not a feline. I am not a cat.
I'm walking to the dog sled.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Cal's gonna go.
Is
to
that
the
his
dog
bag,
sled.
madam? Is that his bag? May
It's
I?
already
May
down.
I?
It's already down.
Yeah, she tossed it. Well, okay, so let's say throughout that time, y'all get down and Trick. Do you, when they come get you, do you go with them or do
I
you,
go get him.
you go get Trick? Okay.
Regardless, I'm gonna follow them. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna go down into the bottom, get all the commoners. Hey, you lazy bugs! It's time for you to get out, huh? Your free ride is over. Shoot!
what do you mean free ride? I helped shoot a thing with your ballista.
Yes, but you see, you did not even pay. It doesn't matter if you work. We did not negotiate on no workers' fee. Plus, your life was in the line, no? Huh? I saved your life twice now. You should be lucky I don't charge you 2 gold coins.
Axel,
Gold! I barely have copper!
this
You're down.
individual.
You're down on the. You're down. This
Yeah,
isn't
you're
a
down on
boat.
the ground, man. We're at the dog sled.
Oh.
So-
Well, I'm walking up to you to talk to you.
But you're on the ground.
They're in the boat. Okay, so let me
They're in
explain
the
the
I'm
scene.
walking up to Cal.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, so you're coming up to talk to Cal, yep.
what is your name?
What is my name? My name is Caleth. My
Caleth.
friends call me Cal.
Good on you for jumping in the water after me. I did have it though, but I appreciate it. I'll kind of like pat him on the back, kind of hard. Now,
And who are you, friend? Not many that jump onto a random boat to save a bunch of strangers.
I'm Axel. But I did not jump on there to save any of you. I jumped on there after that owl-looking fellow. He attacked my boat a while back and was looking to reclaim an old debt, as you would say. I just saw the opportunity when I was stranded on that little raft of mine.
Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about that
It's the
strange
number 6. I don't like
bird-like creature? I didn't really get a good look at it, but I saw it flying away.
I don't know much. I just know that his head will be on the end of my spear by the end of the week.
Mm-hmm. Cal just looks at the little bobbing light next to him and just shrugs. He's like, the enemy of your enemy might be your friend.
Do you say that out loud?
He says it telepathically to the weird little floating green thing.
No.
Well,
I just wake Trick up. I'm like, yo, Trick.
Trick, tree's dead.
Are you yelling at him to get him up?
Yee?
No response.
I slap him.
All right, that gets him up.
Mm-mm.
Yo. It's just me. It's just me.
You don't slap someone who's sleeping.
Well, I yelled at you and you didn't wake up. So I
Of
have...
course, yelling's not gonna work.
Well, looky here. I have 2 things to tell you. 1, Risen is gone. 2, we gotta go because the boat's frozen. So, let's go.
That's all you can say about Tree Buddy. He kind of sadly walks with her.
Yeah, I know.
I could give a shit about the boat. It's not my boat.
I said the same thing, but you know. Yeah, our tree friend is gone. I don't know what we could do without our good old buddy.
He didn't leave me behind as much as you did.
Well, you know what? I had to do what I had to do. So, I'm not gonna leave you no more, buddy. I promise. Just, come on.
You left me in a whole nother town.
I had my reasons, okay? Look,
No, I just didn't hear you.
bad
Walk away.
people is after me.
I trot ahead of her and start following everyone else.
okay. Well, with that,
I pull his hair.
Titor, is anything you want to do on the boat? You good?
Yes. Once I see everyone's safely off my ship, I go up to where my brother's remains are. And
Okay.
I look down. And I close his eyes, shut his mouth, and pet his head. Oh, brother. You did not deserve to go out like this. But I swear this. I will find that monster. And I will not just rip them in half. I will cut them up, bit by bit, so that you may find rest. Right now I must go. I will be back. I love you, brother.
Go ahead and Well, you would have known to search his pockets, and you find his coin purse. Um, Inside it is a couple letters, and the coin purse is filled with. I'll message you how much is in the coin purse.
Okay.
Well, with that, everyone, they take you to.
What does the letter say?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean, he's got to ask to read it, but I'll get that to him in a little bit. But you are. Let's see here. Where is it? There we go. As making it to, they bring you finally with the dog sled and a couple trips. They bring you to. They say, "This is the village of Bremen, one of the few different settlements, one of the 10 towns, and we are a group of different small cities and settlements that collectively work together to survive this winter, endless winter. Matter of fact, that and there's a couple of taverns you could stay at. My personal friend, uh, Kofa, she might be able to let y'all stay at the Buried Treasure Inn. She's a nice woman. She'll take care of y'all for now. And they lead y'all to this inn. As soon as you walk in, you see this, let's say, middle aged, close to like 50-year-old human woman.
That is not middle.
Well, I mean, it's middle aged, but like,
That's old.
anyway. So this woman with graying hair, maybe a small little crow's feet, sunken in face, and when she sees y'all walk in, she kind of perks up. Oh, hello, dears. Um, Welcome to the Buried Treasure Inn. Um, uh, and you see the dwarf walk up and kind of talk to her in a hushed voice. She says, "Oh, right. Brian here tells me that y'all ship kind of got iced over and y'all are survivors of some kind of
No, but 50 does.
huh? Oh, well, yeah, but yeah, it's not just from aging. But anyway, so y'all had a kind of a messed up evening. Y'all are welcome to stay here, free of charge for tonight. Go ahead and rest your weary bones. I have stew on the fire. I'll get some sheets so y'all can stay next to the hearth. And you see her hurry off.
I go up to
Ma'am, if you
Chitor.
don't mind me asking, is there any person you would know that we could get some information in the morning?
Um, yes, there's the speaker, and of course, if you go in a couple of the taverns,
Fine.
there's a couple rumors. People don't seem to be as outgoing as of late. There's been a series of murders. So I'll be right back though.
A series of murders, you say?
Yes, as she yells while going into the back.
I go up to Chitor. I go, so, do you know the name of this cabin, ye?
No, madam. I haven't really been this far north because of the weather.
No, you didn't hear her say the name of it?
Oh, sorry.
What the hell's the name of it?
The buried
Wasn't
treasure.
really
It's called
paying attention.
It's called the Buried Treasure. Maybe there's treasures in here that we can find.
Uh, Madam,
Hmm.
do you has an issue with me?
No, I know. Why would I have an issue with you? I'm just trying to make sure that we all get paid.
Uh, well, you keep on calling me cat, and then every time you speak to me, you uh, bring on the accent. And when I hear you speak to your friend, the trick is it, and you do not have the accent when you speak to your friends. So it just seems as if
He's not a. Okay, I was speaking my regular accent, but no, I don't have a problem with you. at all. It's just you look like a feline. Shall I
No,
say in that word instead of
well,
cat?
but of course, but we're not no simple house pet, no.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what your past is like. But we'll get to know each other.
I mean, madam, would you take kindly to me calling you a demon?
I mean, I just don't care.
I mean, you have the horns, but you don't see anyone around here calling you a demon.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, I kind of
But
am.
by the way, your group, you, you came with a walking tree, and then you
Hey,
got
hey, 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 hey!
the horns and the odd skin complexion, and then uh,
Don't talk about my friend. Yes, he was a good friend, and
you people, where did y'all come from? Yeah, it's such an odd group of friends, huh?
yes, uh, we've all had some trouble past, and we all met at the uh,
Army of Salvation.
Army of Salvation. It's a stupid name, I know, but
I don't believe I have heard of the
Salvation
Army
Army.
of Salvation.
Yeah, it's Jesus. Um,
They donate clothes.
Close, huh? Oh,
How much of this conversation am I hearing?
You hearing all of it? They're not whispering.
Yeah, they didn't walk to the side. We're just standing here watching this happen.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for this lady to come back with the free food.
And speaking of that, she comes back with a couple covers and begin to hand you each one. It's very thin. It's just functional, if anything. And she begins to pour y'all some stew. It's got small bits of meat, but mostly vegetable. And she says, she sets up, a little shaker of salt and, and pours y'all. Would y'all like some ale? I have some milk. It's good. Also, we have water. We have lots of water with all the
do you
frost
have
and the.
Fireball?
We have. Let me see. Is that a whiskey or?
Yes.
Oh, let me see. No Fireball, but I have this. It just has a crown on the front of the bottle. Hasn't been opened in a while. My late husband had some. Look like you could use it, and she pours you a shot.
Late husband, you say?
Shots, shots, shots.
Hey, y'all want to see us take shots tonight? We brought a little fun. Yeah.
Axel's going to walk up to Titor. What is your name? I did not catch it.
sure. I am Chitor Minu, and he offers his very little paw.
I will grasp his paw very tightly.
You're that guy.
You're speaking of getting paid.
Oh, well, yes. I thank you for reminding me. Uh,
What the hell?
Lag peak. It's a thing.
Every-
no,
He,
but,
he coughed so hard, he went out of existence.
Yes. Repeat what you just said.
to everybody who had taken a refuge on Ferda, your payment could be taken now or later. If you wait later, there will be an interest fee. It was a simple
But-
negotiation of
but-
50 silver.
He'll pull him in real close, where their hands are like still interlocked. How tall is Titor?
He is like 5'8".
Okay, so you're looking up.
Yeah.
Just look.
Sheeple, is
Wait,
that because
he's
you want me to take a
5'8"?
shot?
What kind of giant? Oh, 5'8". It's not 6'8". Never mind. I was about to say 6'8". You have to look up. I'm like, what? I thought the tree was tall.
No, I'm 6'6".
Okay.
The tree
Oh,
was
okay.
like 7'3".
Yeah.
And I just kind of if they were refugees, they did not have a place to go. As far as my payment, I think we can call it even due to the fact I saved your ship.
But Monsieur, that is merely semantics.
I squeeze hard.
Yeah,
Give me.
okay. Well, you squeeze hard enough to retract my claws.
Okay,
That's
okay,
fine.
okay. All right. Do grapple check against him, Axel, and then
Oh no, it's not a grapple. I'm
it's
not.
not okay.
grap-
He's,
No. Grabbing someone's hand would be considered a grapple.
No. We were in a mid handshake. I'm just squeezing his hand really hard.
Oh, okay.
All
He's
right.
not. He's
And-
not holding on to him. He's just having a firm grip.
okay
Yes.
then.
And
Does
you're
your
saying his claws come out.
So I would say that's a Constitution versus Strength skill test, but that would be me.
no? I'm gonna go with it. It's fine if you're not trying to inflict damage, Chitor,
Oh.
but simply just an act. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's just a, y'all just a friendly handshake. I'm gonna
Yeah,
just-
Cal's just like, come now. Everything can be solved with a game.
This man speaks my language of games. And I'll let go of his hand and then just kind of pat him real hard on his shoulder. We drink tonight. We
Yes.
We speak of all this nonsense no more. Come.
Last one to fall will go with their suggestion, and whoever loses first has to pay for all of it.
I'm not playing.
How does that
I
sound,
mean, you
little man?
can pay your 50 silver later.
How does that sound, little man? And I'll, arm around him. We call it good for now, and we make up for it later.
Do you agree, Cheetor?
Say, a game, huh? Betting man, no?
Mm-hmm.
Bet a drink. This man speaks of drinks. Bartender, and I'll put a gold on the counter.
Yep.
As many as you can keep them going, and I'll slide 2 more as
Mhm.
well.
Yep. So if Cheetor wins, then his debts will be paid, or his services will be rendered, by by Axel. And if Axel wins, then we don't pay. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
What is this game, Monsieur?
Oh, whoever can drink the most.
Oh, I thought we should play cards or darts or something like that.
Oh, we can play darts, and I, kind of stomp my spear a little.
Well, I don't want me to insult, but a dart is a more fine-tuned weapon than a gigantic spear. I mean, I know a spear. I am a fisherman.
Okay, so we're in agreement. Same
Drinking.
terms, but drinking.
Drinking.
Okay, we'll make the middle ground.
Drinks
5
first.
drinks and then darts.
10
Our-
drinks, and then darts. What do you
10
say?
drinks and then darts.
And I look towards Trix and Sapphire. Drinks, yes. It is
It's
very
like,
cold
so
out
are
there.
both parties in agreement?
Might need
Yeah,
something
no.
to warm us up.
I ain't agreeing to shit.
No, you don't have to. It's just Axel and Cheetor.
Oh, well, in that case, shots!
And you see Cora. Oh, okay. She takes that whiskey and she begins to pour the shots. And you see her take out some ale and pour it out and give it out to everyone. And all right, this is a lot more. I've had admired in for a while. This is okay. It just kind of sits back, kind of dumbfounded, because
Mm-hmm.
she hasn't had this type of company in a while.
How
So
much will
Cal's
free
gonna
throw
look
cost?
at Trick and give him a wink to see if he kind of noticed what he had done. Because in either case, the rest of the party doesn't have to pay.
Yeah. He would have
Either
got out.
Axel has to pay, or Cheetor wants to go.
Okay, so
Trick's on board with this, 100%. As long as he gets a shot himself at some point.
How much will 3 gold buy me in whiskey?
Oh, you got the whole bottle. This is some kind of high quality. She just gives you the bottle, even though it's her late husband, and you see she's very thankful for the money. Yeah, that's what you can glean from that. She's ecstatic, and she begins to like hand out as many drinks as possibly she can supply y'all. And go ahead, y'all doing the drinks, right? 5 drinks, and then
Yeah.
dart contest. All right. Go ahead after let's see, 2 drinks. Give me a con save, both of y'all.
Hopefully y'all ain't like me. I got a low alcohol tolerance.
Ooh. Look at that roll, boy. Cool. That's about as good as it gets for you.
Natural 16 for a 22.
Oh, it's close. It's close. Y'all both save. Y'all you gotta beat and right now it's low DC. Y'all beginning to drink. You go do for another 5. Let's say the 4th shot. Go ahead and give me another con save.
Come on. Oh! Natural 18. What's that? Plus 6? 24?
24. Oof. You're starting to feel it, Cheetor. You're starting to get a little buzzed. If you fail another DC, it's gonna be disadvantaged. Go ahead and give me another con save.
Do I see that?
What?
Cheetor
Oh, that's
getting...
not great.
Yeah. Yeah. You can definitely see it.
I
go-
rolled a 10 as well.
I go up to
Trick's
Cheetor.
playing some shop music.
Okay.
I go up to Cheetor and I say, "Do you need help, my friend?"
Oh, madam, I have drinking many of nights away.
Really? Because you look like you kind of drunk there.
Yeah, well, we drink it the not so heavy stuff. Me and my brother, we drink more of the cheap stuff. This is I've never seen such a fine whiskey.
Well, if you want, I can help you out.
Oh,
No cheating, no cheating. Come here. We both rolled a 10, by the way. I rolled a 4 and I have a plus 6. So I failed 1, you failed 2.
I'm not cheating. I'm basically asking a friend if he needs help. It's just the type of person I am.
So darts now. Where is? Do we have a board here?
Cal. How would he do this?
Poof, magic board.
I wish I'd taken prestidigitation, then I could have just made up one.
Madam, you don't have a board here for us to, maybe a stool that you no longer need. I can happily pay you a gold for something.
A gold
Frank,
for
even if you.
He's good on money. It's like, gold for everybody. You Willy Wonka?
He's Thor in the first Thor movie.
Yeah.
I whispered to Cheetor and I'm like, "It's a lot of gold, ain't it?"
I will subtract a gold.
I have no idea what you said.
Can I get like a bar
I'd
stool
say that's
fee
a
or
lot of
something?
gold, huh?
She go to give her the gold. She's like, just take a chair. You don't need to pay me for it. I'm providing you the amenities.
Oh.
It's going to break.
Oh, did she take the gold quickly?
So
This man,
Like-
he has a lot of gold, no?
I know, that's what I said.
I like
My
how
friend, this
Sapphire is colluding with the person who tried to steal from her.
I have my
This is-
reasons.
This is going to be a little improvised, and I'm going to take the bar stool and kind of set it on the bar, and then just kind of like forearm through the legs to break off.
Okay. That is easily enough. You're strong enough with your strength. Just crack them.
Now we just need to find a place to hang this. Where? What wall? What wall? This one should do, and I'll hang it up. You go first, and so you failed 2, I failed 1.
Oh, sheeple, it is cold out here.
Okay.
If he was outside, yeah, it would be his breath. But
You see, she points out this little wall, and she takes off one of her frames, just a regular little frame of a picture of like a tree, the scenery, and she says, "Here," and she's like, "Here, you can use this nail, and maybe," and then she says, "You can kind of use this nail to pin it to the wall."
I will do so.
Easily enough, she gives you a hammer, clack, clack, clack. You get it on the wall. You have a functional board, but do you have any carvings on it? It's just a chair, circular wood on the wall.
Yeah, so I'll carve out the circles for the point systems and stuff. I'll use my
Nail.
my thieves tools.
Okay. Go ahead and roll at these tools. See how good the circles. To make them. You're trying to draw a circle. Can you draw a circle?
So is he technically drunk right now?
It's true. It would be disadvantage because he is drunk.
Mm-hmm.
He is drunk.
The one thing I'm actually good at with con.
Roll it again. 14. Yeah, easy. It takes a little bit. You get it done. You carve it. And it looks functional.
So, my friend, who takes first shot, best out of 3.
Go ahead. The way we're gonna do this is to throw the darts. You're gonna roll. It's gonna be because this is not a. What's up?
I have a plan.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, tell me what are you gonna do?
I'll
Roll initiative first to see who goes first.
Well,
Roll initiative.
Okay. Initiative. I don't have a high dex.
10.
So mine's a 14. You in the 10s tonight.
Yeah.
So you got a 10, and what did you roll, Axel?
14.
14. So you're
12 plus
first.
2.
Okay.
Best 2 of 3, my friend.
Sure. Why not?
Best out of 3? Alright. I know I look like I might want to go first, but we will let you try. Gentleman's agreement. Go ahead.
is there any way that I'll be able to help Chitor?
I'll give you that. Hold on. So what you'll do is to do it. It's gonna be roll to hit. You get a roll. It's a dex. It's gonna be using your dex. No proficiency. It's a D20 plus your dex mod. And I'll let you know if you hit it.
If I click Dex, I should roll it, right?
Yes.
Disadvantage?
Yes, because you're drunk. Not bad, not bad.
Nice.
You hit it. We'll say 19 and 20 will be dead center. You hit just the little ring outside the center. I don't know what the points are. I never played darts that well with the points, but I know the general concept. Okay.
Roll 3 1d100s.
17.
So,
Oh, good.
Oh no, I meant, dear friend, I meant for us to shoot after every shot.
Yeah, to take turns. I guess that's not how this is going.
We'll do it like that. Just 3 back to back, and then if
Okay.
y'all. So far, he's hit 2 and missed 1.
I will, as he's done with the last one, I will stand up and reckless with my spear, just hurl it at the board.
Okay.
Just all the force behind it.
Okay.
Like as soon as he's thrown the last one and his back is to me, I'm just throwing it right behind him.
I'm sorry, you're
Alright.
throwing your spear?
He's throwing his spear.
Yes.
Roll
Wow, he is drunk.
to hit. Roll your normal attack with a spear. Thrown should be. It's the same, I think. I believe. It's just it's the same. It's the
So
strength.
mine's a 20 total.
Okay. Yeah. You hit it. So you.
Got it.
You hit dead center and just shatter the makeshift board, and it just next to the in the side of her wall. She kind of yelps as literally just was it like 4-foot spear is literally just sticking inside of her wall. Everybody just turns.
No, Major, that is a disqualification.
Did we specify what the darts were?
We.
Yes, They
The darts.
specifically said no spears.
Oh, come on now. Be a better sport than that. I'll take a
Oh,
javelin out and do it again.
She
Major,
says,
you are the one
excuse
who is
me,
being a bad sport.
y'all are both bad sports. That's enough. That's a timeout. You just, you gave me the goal, but this still, you can't do that, Mr. Giant Man. As she kind of like, walks up to you, almost kind of touches your pecs a little bit. She says, y'all, that's enough. I'll get you some more drinks, but no more darts, spears, and So, how did y'all, or no, y'all have gotten here by being attacked by harpies? I was told from Brian, right?
I will slip. I will slip. Cheetor 2 gold.
Ah, I see you are a man of your word. This is acceptable.
You
Anyway,
still
so
lost, my friend.
we were attacked by a giant owl-looking woman.
Let's see.
I know what you speak. You're talking about the Frostmaiden herself.
So that's her name, the Frostmaiden.
Yes, Auril. She is, she's, she's our queen. She keeps it
Oh,
forever night.
so she's royalty.
She's a god.
Okay, so she's a god.
They just hear me laughing.
Queen.
Yes, she keeps us in perpetual night. We have to appease her in any way we can. We once a night have to go without any sort of heat to appease her. She's a cold mistress. She revels in pain and fear, and we have no way to get out of
Wait,
it.
so she's just always been here.
She recently has taken domain over this of Icewind Dale and 10 towns. For about going on a year and a half now, she's decided to claim this as her own.
Oh, I can't imagine that she's curried any favor with anyone. Has anyone tried to stop her or usurp her or remove her?
Those who don't appease her die.
Well, in that
And
case,
no one-
you see me.
We have
like,
no way to combat her.
fine.
We are just simple folk, fishermen and whalers. We just wish to survive, and this is our way of life now.
What can you tell me about her? There's something strange. How we saw her, but how would someone like that be able to keep at night? Do you know anything about this?
I personally don't, but some of the fishermen have heard different stories and rumors. Maybe in the morning you could try to go to Five Tavern Center. There's a group of proprietors who have, or brothers actually, have their own taverns next to each other. A lot of different folk gather and go there to mingle. Like I said, traveling at night, or this would be night, though it's always dark, is kind of taboo, being that there is a killer on the loose. There's been a couple killings these past couple months in a couple cities, but more than that, I do not know.
Mm-hmm.
I
Thank
try
you,
to
Manny.
sneak away.
Well,
Ooh.
y'all have a good night. I'm getting ready to go to bed, and no more spears, no darts.
No, me and my friend here were just having some fun, weren't we? I'll pat Cheetor on the back and start to pour some more drinks from the bottle of whiskey. Another.
I swear, you remind me of my son. As she walks off and goes to her room.
I try and sneak
Anyone?
away.
So I
I
imagine
try
that
and
there's
sneak
some.
away.
Okay. Do you want to sneak away for the whole group? Okay. Roll stealth check.
ordering drinks for everyone.
2. Y'all blatantly see Sapphire just kind of creeping. Are you trying to get out of the building, or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just kind of not even like she to her mind, thinking she's sneaking away, but just opens and kind of hits a stool and goes towards the door.
Cal's gonna pretend like he didn't see that.
Since Cheetor's drunk, I will hand him another shot. Another! And are you gonna drink it? We all heard nothing.
Oh, sorry. I said Cal's gonna be performing card tricks for Trick.
Well, no, he's talking to Chitor. Chitor, I think, lagged out or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I screamed out. I screamed out to the Knights Inn, and I raised my glass.
As he goes to drink it,
tonight.
I'm gonna follow behind, like kind of try to stealthily get away and follow Sapphire because new group don't know what's going on here.
Okay. With that, Trick,
Do I
is
need to roll
anything?
stealth?
I would assume you need to roll
Yeah,
stealth.
you need to roll stealth.
That's cocked on this stupid map. Okay. Huh. Natural 18 for 20.
Okay. Yeah. With that, Chitor drunk doesn't even notice you. Cal seems to be in his own world, playing and doing tricks along with Trick. Trick paying more attention. I'm assuming still playing a little ditty on
Yeah.
your
Loot.
Loot.
On the loot today.
Okay. And with that, both you, Sapphire, when you walked out, what did you go do?
I want to search the town to see if I could. I want to eventually try and make another stealth check to see if I can find what's been killing.
Okay. Yeah, give me a stealth check. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I'm following, so.
Yeah, you see her as she begins to try to slink
16.
into the darkness. 16 plus your dex. Assuming stealth is a 1. So you got a 17. Go ahead and give me a perception check while you try to keep eyes on Sapphire, Axel.
I ain't seeing shit. That's an 8.
Yeah. She darts around the corner of a building, and you look around the alley, and she's gone. What do you do, Axel?
I'm going to search for where this mysterious person has just leapt off to.
Okay, I'll get back to you in a little bit. Sapphire, you begin to walk down the streets. You don't see a soul out. There's a couple little lanterns in glass, frosted over, and you can see the little bit of the flame barely keeping lit. But luckily you have dark vision.
With 4 fingers, can I light fire?
You can. I mean, were you trying to get light? You don't need it because you have dark vision.
No, I was gonna
Okay.
put more flames in the lanterns.
Let's see here. You have a tinderbox, but I do not believe you have a spell that does that. You let's see. Does Thermaturgy do that? Thermaturgy. Yep, you can flicker. Yep, you can do that with Thermaturgy. You easily enough do that, and yeah, you make it bright. It lights up a little bit more, catching more strength on the oil that it seems to be getting strength from, and
Can I maybe do a insight check to see if like I hear?
it'll be perception.
Yeah, just like I want to see if I hear anything.
Okay.
Or people talking about what's been going on and if they know anything in houses.
Okay.
Nope.
Oof. You walk around for let's say about an hour or so, and like I said, there's not a soul in sight that's stirred. You see homes with lights in it, flames to keep warm, but you do, after walking a bit, come across what you believe might be these taverns. They seem to be well lit and still open.
The 5 center taverns that she was talking about?
Yes, you do see a sign that does establish that these. Excuse me. Go ahead and give you the names. They have the.
Sounds like somebody just failed on their stealth check.
Hey, that was not me.
You do find the 5 tavern center here. Go ahead and light that up. What would you like to do?
I look in and I see if there's men. So I'm pretty sure there is.
Oh, you see, you go inside the first one, and you see just in the back corner a dwarf. You believe it to be a woman? Has somewhat of a beard, but has more of a gruff face, but has the bodily shape to be feminine, maybe.
Okay, I
And
look
the bartender?
in all of them to try and see if they have a man that's by itself.
Okay, so the first one you walked in was stones. The second one you see a couple of gnomes, and Even Kale is the name of this tavern. You have elven gentleman, seems to be the barkeep at the time, and inside, like I said, it's 2 gnomes kind of sitting there playing cards.
I'll go in that one.
Okay. Walk in. You see the gnomes kind of look over you, give you a little nod, go back to. Ah, shit! You see one of them scoop up some money. It ain't easy being this cheesy. And put some of the gold, and he's like, you want another hand?
I'll go up to the barkeep.
Okay. You see him cleaning a mug. Looks at you. Good evening, madame. What's
Hello.
your poison?
Poison.
It's a way of speaking. What would you like to drink?
Nothing. I'm kind of hit that limit. So I was just at the buried treasure, and the barkeep told me and my group that we could come talk to y'all to figure out more about this owl queen thing that y'all speak of.
Ah, you speak of our maiden,
Mm-hmm.
Ariel. Yes, she. We are. She rules over us. That's just the best way to put it. It's not a happy thing. Although they do have some that give her, that worship her outright and enforce her will.
Do you know anything about these murders that have been going on?
Besides us keeping all 10 towns in a bit of a, everyone's looking around suspicious, and I haven't seen you before.
No, I'm traveling to come and help, and
Help. Why
Me
in
and a
God's
group of-
God's name would you come here? Help. There's no help.
little.
You stranded yourself.
No, I haven't. Me and my group have come to help. There's a lot that you don't know about me nor my group, especially me. I don't like to see people in danger and someone bullying them.
How noble of you.
Not how I used to be back in the day.
Your appearance, you seem to look that way at least. I give a sense a bit of a rough streak with you. A little brash, huh? How about a drink? And maybe I can tell you what I know.
Sure.
Ale? Liquor?
Whiskey.
Ah. A woman of my heart. He pours you a shot. He would mix it with a little bit of little juice.
Okay.
Okay. And he kind of, this is what I call orangutan's nipple. He goes ahead and mixes the drink, and he fixes it for you, and says, 1 gold.
Do I even have that?
You do. You have 2 gold.
Okay. I'll give him 1.
Okay. He says, with this, he says, right. So, with that, he says, there's been some rumors. There's been victims, certain cities. People wind up dead in Brine Strander, East Haven, and Targos. It's just those particular cities that these victims tend to be killed in. Other than that, I have no idea.
Let me see your notebook.
We know only that
What's the name?
the names are Brian. I'll type it in chat. Give me a second. Not chat, but yeah, chat. PRY. HANDER. East Haven. Targos. People have been winding up dead. We do. I know of one person that might be of interest. You might want to talk to.
Oh, besides your good-looking self.
Thank you. I'm just a modest barkeep, but there's someone who used to be a old bounty hunter.
Ah, my kind of person.
Yes, she's a dwarf. You know it's her. She has a nasty scar with a cartilage seem to be missing in her nose.
Ah, it looks like she got a beard.
Yeah, have you seen her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she frequents Stone's Tavern. But other than that, you might be able to talk with her and get some more information. She seems to keep tabs on things like this, but that's all I know.
Do you think that the owls, whatever y'all call her, Maiden's followers, do y'all think that they have anything to do with the murders?
As far as I know, each of the 10 towns pays tribute.
And how much
To
do
the
they
Winter
have
Queen.
in here?
Huh?
How many of her followers do they have in just this town?
Well, the followers aren't open with it. Who would? The follower the follow this queen, as she self-proclaims, is... No one wants this. Before, yes, it was harsh up here. This is literally the ass crack of the world. But...
Well, I remember you specifically saying that they have a few people that actually like it.
Yes, like I said, imagine a cult of sorts. But now they have a little more balls on themselves, huh? So to speak. They're more brazen with their acts. Because they know she gives them her power.
And how much are there?
I'm not aware of how many. I just know that there are many around. And he says this kind of hushily. He doesn't say it open, you know. He says, other than that, like I was saying, each of the 10 towns, we do something to pay tribute. Bremen, once a month, we all do not light a single flame. We suffer in the cold as tribute.
With me here, and I do with my fingers, put flames. With me here, it'll be a different story. She don't want to test me, and then I light them down.
As though as you may think you're able, it's still a god. And second, the people of Bremen wouldn't be so happy if you were to break this tradition. We would, in mob, beat you to death. If we were to find out there's a flame lit. Luckily, that's not for another 3 weeks or so. Other than that, that's all I have to say. And enjoy your drink. Huh? Does it taste good?
Yeah, it tastes wonderful. But I know a few gods of my own that could handle her.
Do you have your symbol of tear on you, on your person? Or? He looks at you. Ah, you're a believer of Tyr, huh?
Just, a few years.
Uh, well, may he help you, because, far as I can see, there is no help here. The gods have forgotten us. For if they cared, they would have ended this. But
There is one that has not. I promise you, he's gonna make his appearance. Very, dramatic.
Let's hope, huh?
And then I, drink the last. Hey, have a good night, eh? And then I go talk to the woman.
Okay. You make your way into the tavern, and she's sitting there, smoking on one of those little pipes, long pipe. Seems to be puffing and chewing on the tip. Kind of locks eyes with you. Yes. How can I help you?
Hello, ma'am. My name is Sapphire.
I'm Helen.
Ah, beautiful name.
Trollbang.
So, I was just in another tavern speaking to a barkeep, and he told me to come talk to you.
Did he now?
Yes.
Old Shane has a mouth on him, huh?
I don't know if that was his name. I forgot his name.
Elvin fellow?
I don't remember.
Kind of narrows her eyes at you. What do you want?
Well, I want to know more about this owl thing that they speak so highly of.
A real, huh? What you want to know about her? Besides that she's a royal cunt?
Ah! I can agree with you on that one.
Aye.
I'm traveling by myself because I'm trying to get more information, but me and my group are staying in the Buried Treasure Inn, I think it's called.
Cora, yes, that's a good one.
Yeah, but we're travelers to come and help y'all fight, as your words, the cunt.
Really? I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, well,
It's been a year and a half now. All of a sudden, if
I've
heroes, it would be.
No, I've been on my way here. I just ran into a few bumps.
There'd be some mighty big bumps, huh?
And then I kind of put my necklace away. You have no idea. So do you know about how many of her, I guess you would call them groupies, followers, flunkies?
She kind of puts her finger up and says, if what you say is true, and you do, you said you come alone or with a group?
It's me and my friend that was coming, but we found a group on the way here.
Right. Well, come back here tomorrow, and I'll meet you here. It's always dark, but let's meet up in 8 hours or so, and we can talk then.
Then you want the group with me, or just me?
Bring whoever you wish that you find trustworthy, and I'll see if you're reputable enough. I have a good eye for these things.
Alright, it'll be me and 2 other people.
2? And you wish to... Fine, lass. You have a good night. And she gets out her seat and heads for the door.
I head back to the tavern and go look for Cal and Trick.
Okay. Would y'all be asleep then, or...?
Kyle would have found himself onto the roof.
Do I run into Axel?
Well, I was gonna suggest something before, but we'll get to them real quick.
No, okay. While that was happening, Axel, were you still out searching, or?
Yes.
Okay, give me
I'm
give
not stealth no more.
me 2. Well, during that time you were stealth. Give me 2 perception checks, and we'll see if you would have found her in the meantime. You had a stealth roll of, I think it was 18.
That's a natural 2 for a 6.
Okay, and give me another one.
That's correct. I will hate it. No, I ain't found her anywhere.
You out there in the cold for a couple of hour and a half. No luck, just darkness. And not to mention, you are human, and unless you have a torch, the light that's given from the lanterns, they're not much light, man. You can get around, but it's rough.
Do I bump into him?
It depends. Would you have went back, or you would have continued looking? Axel?
I would have continued looking.
Then yes, after about 2 hours, you on the way back to the tavern, you see him. You just see him looking about.
Ah, it's you. What is your name again?
My name is Axel. We have not been introduced, and I do not like someone sneaking off away from everyone else. Shady business tends to happen when someone goes off on their own.
Well, I have my reasons, and I
Don't
don't
we all?
include people that just jumped on a boat.
I did save you. Saved quite a few of you. You saved me.
Yeah, but we've only known each other for a couple hours, so I wouldn't particularly trust you to let you in on my reasons.
Trusting is not the issue. We all came here on the same ride. I'm just curious as to why you sneak off of your presumed friends.
I do that often. I like to go and talk to Tyr. And I show him my necklace.
You
Sounds like a deception.
as she shows you a necklace. Go ahead and roll a religious check. See if you recognize this god.
Ooh, probably not. That is not in my forte. Oh, Jesus, what is my modifier? Oh, only a 1. That's an 8. I know nothing.
No, you don't recognize it.
Well, if you're a follower of Tyr, you sometimes go talk to him to help you, guide you is the better word. That's
Do I
all
believe that she went off to pray?
Insight. And you, deception check.
There we go.
7.
10 plus whatever.
Deception. Yeah, you beat him. Yeah, you believe her. She went to pray.
I'll just turn around and head back to the tavern.
While y'all getting back, that's what I was saying, is Cal, Chitor, and Trick, are y'all asleep or still...
Yeah, since Chidor stayed up piloting the ship for days. He or however long.
Chick
Uh-huh.
likes
He's
to sleep.
asleep.
Okay.
Cal's resting on the roof. He pulls one last forlorn card, looking at the town and thinking about the murders.
Okay.
Roof. We got the one of these upside down. I'm trying to think of my deck is upside down.
Can you repeat that? Your mic got wonky.
Oh, it's the one of beasts upside down.
This is going to be another bad omen.
Yeah. He just blows up into the cold night, watching his breath coalesce into just a little smoke vapor, and then he goes back to his room to call it a night.
Oh no, RJ got a weapon.
Don't want the twisted tea. Okay, so Trick, you said you were staying up, or?
No, I'm asleep.
Okay. So Axel and Sapphire, you come back. to the tavern, you do see Cal. You see them approach. Well, on the on the
Do I notice anything funny about them? Do they just seem normal?
um, they seem to be just two people that look like they might be having light conversation. Or would y'all be talking to each other, or just kind of just following each other back?
Unless she said something, he's just kind of walking.
Yeah, just I'll say go ahead and give me insight, just to see if you're
Okay.
trying to read something, like read the room, so to speak.
Oh, I was gonna see if I seen Cal and been like, "Yo, Cal, Axel, I'm sleeping in the room with him."
What was it? Cal, what's it called? Shout out shout out Kyle. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I'm like, "Cal."
So as you do that, he's both assaulted by your voice outside and the voice inside your head
God.
because we're still connected. Oh God.
Just a biker double.
Oh, Sapphire, what's up? And you hear his voice in your head.
I'm gonna tell Axel that I'm sleeping in a room with you. I got some information, so I snuck away.
Okay, my room's the fourth one on the right.
Okay. But you have a good night, Axel. Me and Cal will share a room.
Understandable.
No, I should swap back to the camera.
Excellent. Well, with that, the rest of y'all fall asleep, and in y'all room, Cal and Sapphire, y'all alone.
So I went to the 5 Tavern Center, and I spoke with an elven gentleman. He gave me a drink called an orangutan titty, but that's beyond the thing.
What's an orangutan?
I
Must be some sort of native creature.
I don't know, but it was pretty good.
Okay.
I sure hope it didn't come from whatever it is. Jesus, that'd be gross. But anyway,
It's blue milk.
he told me that basically what the woman told me, she's been ruling for a year, and he also gave me the name of a gnome
Dwarf.
dwarf, and I went to speak with her because he said that she has followers. This
Like a
maiden.
cult?
Yeah, the maiden. She has followers in the city,
Okay.
and I'm thinking that they might be the ones murdering. But he gave me 3 names. Brain Shander. Is that how you say it?
Brian Shander,
Brian
East
Shander,
Haven,
East
and
Haven,
Targos.
and
All
Targo.
3 of the 10 towns.
3 of the 10 towns, and they're always getting targeted. Just them 3. But the dwarf lady told me to come back and talk to her in 8 hours. And she told me to bring anyone that I trust. So I'm gonna bring you and Trick along. So that way, she says she'll give us more information about her. Oh, and she was a bounty hunter.
Did she tell you her rates?
Dwarf.
No. Her rates. How
Like,
much
how
she
much-
charges.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. You did good. You did good. I had simply just accepted that the tavern wench was implying that nobody talks at night, but you show good initiative. We might as well get some rest. Recharge after such a perilous journey.
Yeah, I agree. I'll be back because I have to come back because I told Axel I was sleeping in your room. But I have to go tell Trick so that way, he's up to date and he knows that y'all 2 are coming with me. So I'll sneak out and go to Trick's room.
Okay.
And probably have to slap him again.
Go ahead and stealth roll.
Okay,
Just whack.
This is the stealth roll you talking about.
12. plus whatever.
Okay, 12 plus I think 1. You're 13.
Mhm.
You open the door and it makes a slight, but it doesn't look like no one's down the hall stirs, and you go over to what you believe to be Trick's room. Well, actually, you would know. You would see. Actually, no, he would have went to sleep before you got there. You're not sure which one's Trick. Trick's room.
Well, I go up to the bed.
No, you gotta literally go to each door and try to figure out which one's Trick's room.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go up to the bed and see if it's Trick.
Okay, so you open one door, and give me a sleight of hand check to try to open it without 15. Sleight of hand, I believe, is probably 1. Let's see, sleight of hand, yeah. 16, you open the door. Let's see. Axel, Chitor. Let's see. D3? I'll do D4. And the other person, it's your own room, because you don't even know where you're. No,
That
you
was
know your room.
close.
I'm in 4 with
I got
Cal.
you. I'll just do this. It's easier that way.
Roll a d3.
Okay, yeah. You open and you find Trick's room.
I try and wake him up by shaking him and going, "Yo, Trick, Trick."
If you're shaking him, he wakes up.
Yo, sorry for waking you up, but I snuck off to try and get information, and I did. I went to the 5 taverns and spoke to an elven fellow. He gave me an orangutan today to drink, but anyway, I just thought you should know.
He cringes at the word. he looks at, making sure that he read that word right. Like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
But
Was it good?
oh man, it was awesome.
Asking
Okay, alright.
real questions.
Hey, no one said Trick was smart.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Doesn't care.
Uh,
Anyway,
he told me that some of the stuff that the woman told us earlier, that this owl has been their maiden for a year, and he also told me 3 towns: East Haven, Targo, what is
It's goddamn Brian Shander,
Yeah.
East Haven, and Torgos.
he told me those 3 towns are constantly getting attacked. Just those 3 towns.
okay,
And
so we'll go and look at him. Show
then
something.
he gave me a name of a dwarf. She was a bounty hunter, and I went find her. But although it looks like her nose is like weird because of a fight, and
Don't judge. We don't judge in
I'm
this
not
household.
judging.
Trick
Anyway.
is slowly falling asleep again.
Hey,
Clapping ain't gonna help you. Clapping ain't helping.
I'll slap him.
Ooh. He slaps back.
Well, now we're both awake.
I don't know who but you and your orangutan titty shot, but I had a lot.
Yeah,
Back to sleep.
just no. It's important information.
Okay.
All right, I'm almost done. And she wants me to go back to meet her in 8 hours, and I could bring anyone I trust. So you and Cal are gonna come with me, and she's gonna give us more information, because this maiden has a cult of people that follow her in the 10 towns, and we're gonna figure out how much, because they might be murdering people for the queen, whatever you want to call herself.
I will
So,
trust you so long as you do not leave me in a city again.
oh no, I'm not leaving you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wake you up before we leave if you're not up. Me, you, and Cal are going.
But what about the others?
Fuck them. I don't trust them.
Okay, alright. I'm just thinking, if this is dangerous, maybe we need help.
You got me.
Trick just kind of glances off. It's like, okay, can I go back to bed?
Sure. Good night.
He's not.
little
He's gonna choose not to comment back on that.
brother. Yeah, I'm gonna say, you know what? fuck you. I'm gonna tap his head, and then I'm gonna go back to room 4 and go to bed.
Okay. But y'all all going to sleep. You each find your sleep. Some of y'all a little bit restless, and others just passed out drunk.
That'd be cheat time.
Axel, you find yourself in a dream. It's you watching someone. This person seems to be trotting through the snow. It's humanoid. You take a closer look. It's a cat person? It's not Cheetor. It's the one that was dead on the boat. Seems to be walking. While just strong wind and like almost like a blizzard. He's can't really covering his eyes trying to walk through the snow.
Is he walking towards me? Walking away from me?
More in the distance. More like if you're looking at him, he's going west and you're facing, or you're like at south facing north. If that makes any sense. What do you do?
I'll move towards the figure.
You go to move your legs, and when you look down, you see no footprints. The figure doesn't seem to be getting closer or further away. But you do see in the distance something stalking him in the distance. Very dark figure, hunched down on 4 legs.
I will yell to the individual, "Behind you!"
You have no voice. And you see it stalking, getting closer and closer. And then you see it full on sprint. You see him turn around, looking hurried. Breaths, the heat of his breath against the cold winter. And you see it grab onto him and drag him to the ground. And then you see another figure. Bipedal. White fur. Holding a bow. Walking up. And you hear in a soft, feminine voice. He lived, or he died like he lived. I enjoyed this hunt. I enjoyed it. I said it's a good life. And you see this figure look directly dead in your eyes. We know you. We've always known you. And you see them begin to walk towards you and circle you. What are you doing here? You should be dead. You are immortal. And yet here you are, 3,000 years later. Is it my time? Do I get to chase him? No, Wolf. It's not his time. And you fall to black. Sleep. Next morning, you all arouse and wake. Do you, Sapphire, wake up Trick and Cal early ahead of time? You try to... Okay. You do that. Go ahead and give me a stealth check to see if anybody notices you.
I'm already gone.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got up earlier, Axel?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gone.
Okay. What'd you roll?
4.
4. No, you're still cricking. Cheetor, you wake up, had a decent sleep, and you hear creaking down the hall. It's kind of loud. You're a little hungover, so you got a kind of a headache pounding.
What is that wretched sound? He's over towards the door and he peeks his head out, rubbing his eye. Who is there walking so loudly on these old floors?
By the looks of it, it's both Kel and Sapphire. Trick, are you out there with him trying to sneak out?
Yeah, but Trick is definitely not anywhere near as stealthy as he probably thinks he is.
Okay. You gonna roll that stealth? Or
I
you
can
just
definitely
walking?
do that.
Okay.
I can do that. Honestly. He's not.
Narratively, this works out. So, our writers are great. So, yeah, you see all three of them trying to creep out, and they just in the hall on the crappy wood.
Every attempt to be quiet makes them louder.
Yeah, cartoon wise, it's like a piano crashes and all kind of different.
Do I
Yeah,
see him peek out?
huh?
Do we see him peek out?
Yeah, he said he actually walks out and says, "What's that noise? Who's being loud?"
Sorry, we didn't mean to wake you. We were just going down to the tavern. That's all. You can go back to sleep if you'd like. I know you had a lot to drink, so you might have a bad hangover.
Yes, the headache is quite severe, but if I may, you heading to get information on the one who attacked my brother? No,
Mm,
isn't
no.
that what the lady said?
Before anyone says anything, Cal gives him like a thumbs up. And a smile, like, yeah.
Yeah, like, why would he sneak into? God damn it.
He was going with the flow.
Okay, Goku.
If you be so kind, I would like to accompany you. You see, my interests are very much aligned into seeking this person out.
See, more friends. More friends help. We don't die in frozenness.
I just look at Trick and say, "Would you shut up?" Sure, but I have my eye on you. Well, tell him get dressed. Let's go.
Cal's gonna go down and see if they have anything remotely like coffee. Like a tea.
Okay. You get down. You see
Got it.
Cora. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I gather my stuff and I follow him.
Okay. You see down Cora seems to be making breakfast, and when you mention tea, she says, I can get one on the kettle. Yeah. Give me a moment," and she begins to prepare that. And if y'all stay, she has some little chewy bacon. It's a little chewy. Some eggs and grits prepared, and tea or milk or ale if you prefer. If you want to eat or you.
We have an appointment to catch.
Yeah.
Just the coffee, love.
Oh, okay. And she prepares it and puts it in a cup, and says, "Just get that cup back to me. I guess if y'all come back, I'll have dinner ready. Y'all be safe now."
You too.
Cal wants to do an insight check. He wants to know how lonely she is.
Okay, go ahead. Wow.
Should,
You peer into her heart. She is in need of. No, stop.
her late
She is
husband.
in need
She's in need. All right.
of the
With-
orangutan.
Oh God. So with that, you see, she's indeed lonely. She is though preparing all this to her best, trying to be a 5-star like hotel or inn. She's doing above and beyond, but she's skipped a couple meals to give y'all these better meals. She's barely making it on ends meet, and she doesn't want to, give off that. She's trying her best to come off as, like I said, a 5-star inn. And when she mentioned her, you seem to be she's worried about something besides just that.
Cal reaches into his deck and flips a card.
Okay.
Yep. And we got a Warlock card.
That's pretty.
Warlock represents inner power, inner strength.
This
Good
is.
omen, bad omen.
It is gonna be a good omen.
He slides the card back with a smile, and he just gives. He's just grinning to himself like an idiot.
Okay. Well, with that, y'all follow Sapphire out to the tavern. In the meantime, we'll switch to Axel. You treaded, um, though it took you a while on ice without crippets. You made it to the boat. What would you like to do? To Chitor's boat. Chitor's
Climbing
boat.
in the boat.
Okay. Get in.
Is the body still there?
Yeah, it's covered in a bit of snow, and you wipe it off, and you recognize this body.
I'll kneel down next to it.
Okay.
Died as you lived, it may seem. But your purpose is to continue on to the next. It seems we are both trapped. But you were set free. Once more, I must go. Once more, war calls. And once more, life needs to be taken. I will wrap the body in a sail, whatever kind of cloth I can,
Mm-hmm.
and take the body off the boat.
Okay, you do that. It takes you a little bit to get down and whatnot. But you do that, and what would you like to do with that? Make it back to town? Or?
Once I get it onto the ice, I'll kneel next to it. And I'll kind of like just look around, looking at the frozen lake and possibly the wooded areas around. How to bury you. To burn you maybe so that your spirit maybe go free. Or maybe back to your brother so that you can be reconnected. What is it that you ask? And I'll kind of look down at the body. I thought you'd say that. Best for him not to see you like this. Remember, better times. And I will go to the woods. And I have a tinder box. I won't go far off of so I don't get lost. But I won't, just on the edge of the tree line, and prepare to burn the body.
Okay. We'll switch back to the others, but you do that. It takes you a little while to get the, wood that can catch fire, but you do that. The rest of you arrive at the Stone's Tavern, and you arrive at the appropriate time. You all, Sapphire, you particularly looking for the dwarven woman. She's not there.
She's not here, you guys. I hope they didn't see her talking to me.
Cal's gonna search the room to try and see if there's anything that is amiss.
Okay, give me an investigation.
Yeah, one of the few skill points I have nothing in.
Wow.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
You peer into the veil.
Cal's third eye is open today.
Yo, these these natural 20s. I'm gonna need you to calm the fuck down. No. You look around. Nothing seems to be out of place. It's just a normal tavern. Being that it's more, though it's still dark. Keep reminding y'all. You see the much more bustling around the village. Inside the tavern has like maybe 10 or so patrons. It's a little how you say a good bit of talk. With that, you don't see, as Sapphire describes where she was sitting, it was no like tussle or anything like that. You do with the investigation, kind of looking around. Do you okay? You rush out. Do you talk to anyone, or you just kind of scope around?
I'm gonna first scope around. And I'm gonna ask people, anyone who would know her, anyone who would seen her there before.
Okay. When you approach a couple people, they say, I doubt anyone took on Hilda. She's a veteran. She's takes care of herself and has survived as long as she has for a while. We all know of her. She's a good-hearted woman. She maybe is just being careful. These have been trying times. This human man just says to you while sipping some of his ale, eating his grits and bacon. But this is where she frequents. She usually comes in around this time. Why don't you try waiting a bit?
Do you know where she lives or where she stays?
That one, she's shrewd. I do not exactly know where she lives per se, but she does, like I said, frequent this tavern amongst the other five or other four. So I would just wait a little bit, or maybe ask around more. I mean, kind of points over at the barkeep. This dwarven, you recognize him. He is Brian, the guy that kind of met y'all and went help y'all that night to get out of the lake. And he says, Hilden, she's shrewd. You're better off just waiting. She's not the type to want to be found unless she wants to be found.
Mm-hmm.
I just search every tavern.
You go through a couple minutes, nowhere to be found. Do y'all wait or?
Yeah, Cal's gonna take a table next to a window and he's just scanning the street.
Okay. Perception check.
Perception.
14. Do you describe what this person looks like, Sapphire?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
14.
just go back into the tavern and wait.
Give me a second. I want to see something.
Do I need to do a perception since I know what she looks like?
Yeah, you go ahead and give me perception. And you, my astute friend,
19
Trick.
plus whatever.
Passive perception. Yeah. You notice after about an hour and a half, you finally catch eye. She has been off in the distance while going through the village in a alley, just kind of watching you. And whenever your eyes lock and you go to point her out, Trick, she seems to be walking towards y'all. And she says, while walking past y'all, come with me. Walks in, locks eye with Brian, does a little nod, and takes a key and walks up the stairs toward the rooms. What do y'all do?
Follow her.
Trick's gone. He's going.
He's following,
okay.
or
He like slapped Sapphire on like the arm as he's like going. He's like already going. Like, fuck, come on.
okay, y'all follow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so y'all get in. She when you walk into this room, she has on the wall these different sprawlings of parchment. Some looks like almost like clippings of I would say newspapers almost. With like little string and like little charts and stuff.
The meme.
The meme, yeah, with the dude, yeah, from I guess it's The Office. I'm not sure, but
No, it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
always, yeah, just like that meme. And she says, "I've been watching y'all. Y'all seem like y'all may be help. I'm getting too old for this shit. I'ma hire y'all. I got some evidence, though it's not concrete. I want some good old justice for the people who's been getting killed. I want y'all to track Sefric Caltro. He works for a small traveling merchant company called Torgs, owned and operated by a shady dwarf named Torger Icevein.
Okay.
I'll pay each of y'all 50 gold to find evidence, and once you have enough, you kill him.
Okay.
If Torger gets in the way, do what you gotta do. But these towns need justice. For the past couple months, well, she goes to explain.
What has he
Okay.
done?
So she says for the past couple months, there's been 3 cold-blooded murders have been committed in the past month. A halfling trapper in East Haven, a human shipbuilder in Targos, and 3 days ago, a dwarf glassblower in Brian Shander, pointing to different things in the web. Each victim was found with a dagger of ice through the heart. The connection? She says, I believe they've been killed by Sefert. His victims come from the only 3 towns that sacrifice people.
The East Haven, Targo, and Brain.
Yes.
Standard.
She says these 3 towns sacrifice people to the Frostmaiden on nights of the new moon. This is what passes for civilized behavior in Icewind Dale. Maybe the victims found a way to keep their names out of the drawings, and Sefric found out they were cheating, so he killed them. Maybe, just maybe, Sefric is doing the Frostmaiden's work, and that doesn't settle well with me. I followed Torgs for a 10th day as it moved from town to town. Quite the devious little enterprise, but that's not my concern. What struck me is how comfortable Sefric Caltro looked in his weather. No coat, no scarf, no gloves. It was like the cold couldn't touch him. Kiss of the Frost Maiden, indeed.
Ah, so he sounds like a little bitch.
No. So just for clarification, are you paying us to prove or disapprove that this guy did it, or are you paying us to find the killer? Because I feel like we should specify that before we get started.
I'm gonna pay you the gold pieces to apprehend Sefric Caltro, ascertain his guilt, and deal with him. Preferably without involving the authorities. When the job is done, return to me to collect your money. Simple.
Okay, but in the hypothetical situation where he isn't the one who did this, then do we
should still
get
have to kill.
paid?
I'll pay you half.
We'll still have to kill him because, from what it sounds like.
So hypothetically, you're saying that it would be in our favor to kill him and frame him if he didn't do it.
What I'm saying is, I want justice. If he is not the assailant, the culprit, then give me the evidence and we'll find the one who's doing this. But from what I'm suspecting and from my own investigations, as of, I'm not sure if your friend over here, the purple one, has said, I used to be a bounty hunter. I'm pretty good at this. I've made many enemies along the way. That's why I found myself up here in the ass crack of the world. But at the same time, I can't go seeing these people, let alone doing these sacrifices. They have no choice. But this one, he chooses to do it of his own volition.
You are saying that this man is a follower?
Hold on. Go ahead. What are you saying, Chitor?
You saying that you suspect this man to be a follower of the Owl Beast Lady, no?
I believe so.
Eh. I do not know about my compatriots, but I accept your terms because anybody who is associated with that vermin shall be taken down in the name of Jean Minou.
Excellent. What say you, the rest of you?
Oh, you had me. Very beginning when I spoke with you.
Anyways, so my demands is that we'll be taking at least half to prove or disprove whether or not this man did it, and then we will take the full amount for taking down whoever the killer is. So I'm saying 75 gold each.
Persuasion check.
Fuck it. All y'all running off before we get more money.
Emotions are running the rogue right now.
It's not about money. It's about justice.
About revenge.
Yeah.
22, she says. I'll up it to 75.
Deal. And Cal goes out before, any change minds happen.
Excellent.
Yeah, once we get outside, Cheetor will go up to Cal. Monsieur, I must say, if my mind was more about collecting a payment and not about revenge of my brother's death, I would have pushed for the increase in the price. But I see you are a man who understands what really matters in this world, no?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she says, before y'all go, it's like, I'm glad y'all enthusiastic, but I have a plan for getting y'all in. Torga.
Oh.
Excuse me. I forgot to mention we have one other party member. He didn't come. He had to go handle some business.
Right. The deal stands.
Actually, we have two more. She forgets the other one.
What other one? How many over? Oh, which y'all?
Oh, we're a group of 6.
There's me, you, Trix, Cheetor, and Axel.
And Jean. How could you forget about our important friend Jean?
Picking up on this, Chitor's like, mais oui, it's my brother, the captain of the ship.
Yes.
No, we're not gonna get paid.
Give me a
We're not
second.
gonna get paid at all.
With that, she kind of narrows her eyes, and go ahead, y'all two give me deception checks.
Yeah, no problem. I get an advantage on the dexterity rolls.
Oh, well, yeah.
So earlier when I took my negatives, I didn't have to take my negatives, but
Wait.
Okay, wait. Do you have a high deception?
yeah.
Y'all each said
Okay.
something, so each have to do it.
I'm going to say that my deception was supporting his deception.
All three of us said something.
I don't agree with any of this.
Well, no, okay, so let me.
Well, you're not here.
let me see this. Hold on. So who spoke first about you? No, it's got to be Cal.
Technically, it was me
Saf.
who spoke first.
Yeah.
But
So
regardless, my deception's higher.
Okay, I'm gonna say you get advantage because of that. Because you're the one that he kind of chimed in to go along with it. So I'll give you that.
Oh my-
I'll give you the advantage to see what happens.
Why am I not here to veto all of
Okay.
this?
Well, thank God, because
So far, it's higher.
you're off burning the guy that we're getting money for. Okay, so I'm gonna roll this again. I highly doubt I'm gonna get higher, but
Natural 20.
dude, 3 and 1. Yeah, so okay, it's still in the same ballpark, so it's still a 19.
Kind of.
Regardless, I would have beaten her intelligence.
So no. It's supposed to be wisdom, but it's the same stat. So she looks at it, kind of eyes you up and down. All right, the deal stands. But before you go, when you go to go about your investigation, tourists should be coming here in the next day or so to go about their normal trading business. Go up and say you wish to be hired as bodyguards. They're about to take the long trek to one of the 3 cities I mentioned before. So he should act, and you should catch him in the act as well. So some of your exploits have spread around the city. So it's one of the many things I was doing while watching y'all, is seeing if what Sapphire, the purple one, has said was true. Y'all seem to be somewhat honorable. I've helped those, though looking at Chitor wanting money for some of it, you have enough reason alone. Do that, you'll easily get in. Though she will try to swindle you. If you accept the swindling, or somehow talk your way into getting a decent, fair wage, you come out on top. And that's what we'll pick up for next week's episode of Dungeon Disaster.
Oh, can I say something? Can I
Okay,
be doing
what's
something
up?
real quick?
Go ahead. No,
Real quick. So as he's burning the body, he'll take his helmet off, which no one has seen him take off yet. He'll kind of set it in the snow, tracing the marks across it, and he'll pull a piece of wood that's burning out and quench it in the snow and start to carve. What did his brother look like again? I know he's obviously the Tabaxi.
You can see it on stream, or should be in.
I will carve a figure of a lion.
That's a cheetah.
It's cheetah.
Cheetah.
Okay, I will carve a figure of a cheetah and sit there and wait for the fire to eventually result into ashes. And once it's all done, I will put the helmet back on and walk back to town.
Okay. And that's what we'll pick up next week. Where y'all gonna do an investigation and figure out if this guy is the culprit. Thank y'all for coming out tonight, guys. So I've been the DM, the Goofy Gooba. If you enjoyed the stream, go ahead and hit that follow button. Also, we have playing Cheetor, Darth, Own That Ass. Where can they follow you at, bud?
Here, Twitch TV, Darth
Underscore
_ on that ass, and on TikTok. If you like Star Wars, if you like space, follow me.
If you like bad football teams.
Okay.
And your team has not won as many Super Bowls as mine, so
Trick, playing Trick. Liam, where can they follow you guys?
You can follow me mostly on Instagram. I realize that I don't ever spell it out for anyone, so here you go. You get a few seconds of just the fucking username. So, because it's a long one. It's the X's and everything.
Okay.
But Xerxes all that cause.
Okay. And playing Cal, Chaotic Silo, where can they follow you at if they want to follow?
You can follow me at twitch.tv/chaoticsilo. I will be actually starting my first stream in almost a year this Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central. I'll be playing Spiritfarer, a cute little, I'm not sure if it's an indie game, but it looks like it's going to be quite a bit of fun. So if you have some time and your Wednesday's open, please swing by.
Excellent. And playing Sapphire, my wife, Destiny, and playing Axel, Nathan. Doesn't have any social media, but please, guys, again, please hit that follow button for the channel. Every follow helps us get closer to world domination. And also, check out the YouTube channel. I go ahead and upload every stream that we do for Dungeon Disaster there, along with Facebook. Please share to your friends if they like Dungeons and Dragons. We'll be back here next week, Saturday, 8 Central p.m. Y'all have a great weekend, a good night.
Happy Valentine's Day to all the women out there.
Well, happy Valentine's to everybody in general.
Everybody, there's other people out there.
Everybody,
Yeah.
guys can have Valentine's Day. It's for us too.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day, you guys.
Good to see y'all. You know, our women, our significant other in lingerie or whatever. Anyway, so y'all have a good night. Peace. Stay goofy, my
Yep.
goobas.
It's Weenie Christmas for you.
Weenie Creek.
Like
mercy.
yeah. That man said.
Great stream, guys. Great stream.
I did not know any of that was going to